Arsenal versus Sporting Lisbon Champions League preview. Arsenal should walk past Sporting Lisbon, no problem at all. At least that's what everyone out there is saying. But let's just take a slightly deeper look. And guys, this isn't going to be one of those videos where I go into incredible amount of depth of Sporting Lisbon and exactly where they could hurt us throughout the pitch. But there are a couple of bits I want to focus on. By the way, before I get into it, guys, there's a QR code you'll notice at the bottom of the video. Premier Baller, we are live. Any of you football freestyling fans out there, you do not want to miss this. Click on the link below in the description or scan the QR code and join for our elite online Premier Baller school. Step-by-step guidance with one of the UK's top football freestylers. Do not miss out. Right, back to the video, guys. I want to talk about how straightforward or not straightforward this is going to be. No one's giving Sporting Lisbon a chance, let's be honest. And after the first leg against Bodo Glimt, everyone thought we might be playing Bodo Glimt. They wiped the floor with Bodo in the second leg. They came through 5-0, aggregate 5-3. And they've got a couple of weapons that can hurt. One in particular being Luis Suárez. Now, not as potent as his namesake and nowhere near as good. But he is averaging a goal a game this season, and he's also scored 1 in every 2 in the Champions League. He, however, is a downgrade from Viktor Gyökeres. So already Sporting Lisbon are suffering the impact, right? They've won back-to-back titles over in Portugal. They're now 7 points behind Porto, albeit they do have a game in hand. And Suárez gets a ton of chances, and this is coming directly from an avid Sporting Lisbon fan who watches every single minute of Sporting Lisbon football. He gets so many chances, it's incredibly frustrating. The fact that he's scoring a goal a game, he should actually be putting up Viktor Gyökeres numbers, the amount of chances he's getting. This is, again, directly from a Sporting Lisbon fan. So, do we have something to worry about? Well, on the big stage is where it matters, right? And Champions League, he's scoring 1 in 2. He's got 5 Champions League goals this season out of 10 games played. So we do have to be a bit wary. But second leg at home at the Emirates, Sporting Lisbon are a good side that are slightly in decline. And I say that because they've won back-to-back league titles, and now it looks like, unless Porto have a big drop-off, that they're not going to be able to retain and three-peat. So if they're not going to be able to do that, you can see there's been a drop-off, and we took their best player. No ifs, no buts. They had one massive standout player, and that was Viktor Gyökeres, and he now plays in an Arsenal shirt. Yes, they've tried their best to replace him in Luis Suárez, but this guy isn't going to be the difference maker that Gyökeres was for them, and you can see that in the league. Now, notwithstanding, we've got to go away to Portugal midweek, and then we come back to Premier League action, right? FA Cup on the weekend against Southampton. We should be able to rotate some players. We should hopefully have Ødegaard back from injury soon. And then we've got to go to Lisbon. And then we must win our game on Saturday against Bournemouth. It's the early game before City play Chelsea or travel to Chelsea. So, again, there's a bit of jeopardy here. What I don't want Arsenal to do is have one eye on the Premier League, which is obviously massively important, and take our eyes off the job. Because if we do take our eyes off the job, Sporting Lisbon at home are formidable. Yeah, they've already beaten PSG in the Champions League at home. So they're no mugs. And if you do, for a second, take your eyes off them or take your focus off them, they will hit you. And what I don't want to do is have to play catch up in the second leg because we didn't focus on the first leg. And I guarantee if we do not have full focus on this Champions League tie and we take them too lightly, they will stun us. They will sting us. And they could even be coming to the Emirates if we do that with a lead. And that is worst case scenario for us. We need to come through unscathed. We need to have all eyes focused on this midweek game. I'll be interested to see what the squad looks like. If Ødegaard's back fit, Rumours are he should be. And obviously we've pulled a ton of players out from international duty. Outside of Madueke, I don't think there's any huge names on there that are injured. But again, correct me in the comments. I might be incorrect there. But guys, my point being here is, yes, we're massive favourites against Sporting Lisbon. Yes, we should go through. Yes, it'll be one of the biggest shocks if we don't go through, but we need to be fully focused, because if we're not fully focused, Sporting Lisbon will sting us. Guys, let me know if you agree with me in the comments below. And obviously, I've launched this new channel off the back of our parent channel. You can find the link to our parent channel in the description below. But if you're enjoying this content, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out Premier Baller for all you football freestyle fanatics. I'll see you on the next one.